you've already passed the written.
If it doesn't work, I'll yank it out.
Like with students, a lot of times flying night, they'll remember, taxiway lights are blue.
Right.
Because I'll point to them and say, these are the taxiway lights. So
right.
Okay, stuff like that, But, remember, most people remember what they see and do more than they remember what they just try to memorize.
Right, oh yeah.
Let me see that checklist that's in that pocket over there. Okay. We've got 3 of them. There's only supposed to be 2.
I don't.
We found this one.
These both were over here.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, stick it. They're both. I just want to make sure that we didn't get a incorrect checklist in.
Okay. Yeah, it was kind of stuck underneath there.
All right.
All right. So we are through the regular exterior, interior, passenger brief, seatbelt. You know about that. Just kind of make note of the time. Got that.
39.6.
39.6. Okay. Circuit breakers are in. Does this have an alternate static?
No.
Okay.
It's an IFR thing, and this plane isn't certified for IFR.
Alright, seat tracks are locked. Avionics are off. Autopilot's on there. Carb heat off. Beacon is on. Mixture full rich. Throttle. Now this was just started. Do you still want me to prime it?
I always give it one shot of prime because how do we kill it?
By depriving it of fuel.
So we've all starved all of the fuel out of the system, and it would start, but you can guarantee it's going to crank longer, just because it's got to crank long enough for the fuel pump, the engine-driven fuel pump, to pump fuel into it.
I cannot find that. You have to push in to get it.
I don't even have to I just gently pull out while twisting it. So, see? So let's put it back in. All right? Just gently pull out while twisting it.
Okay, that's what I was just kind of turning, expecting it to hit a detent there, and it never did. All right.
And the other thing is, if you just pull it out when you first pull it out like that, if you don't leave it out for a minute, you probably really didn't get any prime. Now put it back in, you feel the difference. Yeah, it's a syringe type thing. So.
Oh yeah, that's a huge difference.
All right.
Okay, good to know. All right, brakes. Prop. Clear prop. Master switch on. Nice, red light. Mags to start. Oil pressure coming up. Lights. Okay, that's something that's the lights. I've never done the lights.
Oh, alright. Landing light.
Okay. Landing light.
Here's your nav lights.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So, nav at night.
Okay. So, nav at night. Pull out.
Landing on, takeoff, and landing.
Okay.
Test 2, traffic now short final number 2, runway 18, clear to land.
Alright.
got your seatbelt on?
I do.
Alright. Flaps are up. The heat we don't kind of need tonight. Avionics are already on. Transponder needs to be on off. Need to listen to the weather.
Density altitude 2,800. New Century Air Center. Automated weather observation 0153 Zulu. Wind 160 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 29 Celsius. Dew point 24 Celsius. Altimeter 3007. Remarks. Density altitude 600. New Century Air Center. Automated weather observation 153 Zulu. Wind 160.
Number 7 Tango Whiskey, clear for takeoff. Make left close traffic. Report downwind each time.
Alright.
5 times.
Started to do that, it didn't move.
You gotta wait until it kind of goes through its power on self-test.
Okay.
And then we're on ground.
We're on ground.
And tower's on standby.
Alright, so when we're ready to call. Right?
Yep.
We're good to go now?
Yep.
Okay. New Century Ground, this is Cessna 8199 uniform at Advanced Aviation with the weather ready to taxi.
Cessna 199 uniform, New Century Ground, runway 18 taxi via Bravo, Lima, Kilo.
Taxi via Bravo Lima Kilo 99 uniform. Alright, pretty good.
I don't know how that's going to work with your camera there.
Oh, the light?
Yeah. I mean, that light's supposed to be...
180 is approved, left runway 22, right on Alpha.
So if you can't see the airspeed indicator...
Then I will yank it down.
Contact 2 approved, right on Alpha, cross runway 4. Are you considering parking or did you want taxi for another departure?
Boy, that windshield is dirty.
Contact 2, Roger.
Yep.
Cessna 7 Tango Whiskey, runway 18, clear touch and go.
A little too soon there. We going up that much of the hill?
Oh, not... It's just a little hill.
That's going to be too dim, isn't it? Got to move it down just a little.
All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah. If that works for you, I would say we can put it on my side of it.
All right, no, that's fine with me. I think that'll work. All right, so. Ooh, I need glasses for that. That doesn't work for me.
this frequency. Good night.
I think it'd take turning it.
I'll figure it out. You pre-flight flying.
All right. All right. So run up. Brakes are set. Fuel is both. Flaps are to takeoff. Trim is to takeoff. Flight controlled.
Where it plugs in.
Okay.
I'm gonna. There. Is that okay with those cables there?
Sure, it doesn't bother me.
Alright. Alright, mixture ranch, primers in and locked. 1700 RPM. Nice. Drop. Hello, drop. Back to both. Hard heat. Drop. Vacuum's looking good. Bolts are good. Oil pressure is up. Oil temperature is actually up too this time. And then back to idle. Turn these off. Alright, and I did feel throttle friction. Alright, so now we can go to the stop line.
I don't know if Robert's been telling you this, but stop a plane length behind the hold short line. Do not roll right up on top of it.
Okay.
Landing light on.
About there?
Yep, that's good.
Okay. Now, we can switch to tower frequency.
Yep. To take off, I want you to climb out, due south, until you pick up the VOR, which means the needle's going to move left or right. Then I want you to fly me to the Butler VOR.
Okay.
All right?
New Century Tower, this is Cessna 8199 uniform at runway 18, ready to go.
Cessna 8199 uniform, New Century Tower, hold short of runway 18.
Hold short of runway 18.
Yep,
Hold short, runway 18, 99 uniform. I guess probably want to wait for that guy, huh?
Yep, and all you needed to do is just say hold short, 99 uniform.
Okay.
Sunset C, New Century Ground, runway 18, taxi via Alpha Kilo.
Looking okay for you?
It is now.
Okay.
Cessna uniform, say direction of departure.
South, 99 uniform.
Cessna uniform, departing traffic will be left closed, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18, cleared for takeoff, 99 uniform. New Century Tower, 67 Tango Whiskey, Mike to depart, executive.
67 Tango Whiskey, approved as requested, frequency changes also approved. Good night.
Frequency change approved for 67 Tango Whiskey, good night.
Contact 2, Central Tower, hold short for runway 18. Hold short, 18, copy.
What is this VOR?
40 miles. We're not going to fly all the way there. I just wanted to keep your memory fresh of flying to a VOR. You'll have to do this on your check ride.
Okay.
Alright? Where are you at from that VOR?
You're talking what course?
What radio are you at from the VOR?
319 or so.
Okay, 320, you're close enough.
Okay.
You know that. So we are northwest of the VOR.
Right.
We're northwest from it. We're headed southeast to go to it. All right, 3,000 feet fly level.
Oh.
See that airplane out there?
Yep.
That's probably 20 miles away.
Oh, wow.
Alright? So, during the daytime, you can't see another aircraft, another airplane our size unless it's within 3 miles of you. Alright? But at night, you can see those lights a long ways off. Alright?
Wow. Yeah.
Keep taking your glasses off. Here, put those on.
Oh, okay.
Those are the plastic clouds.
Okay.
Alright? And you have to use those on your check ride. Alright? Simulated instrument, the rule says that all it is that you are navigating solely by reference to the instruments. Alright? But on the check ride, you have to use a view limiting device. Alright, so maintain this course and let's see if you can fly me to the Topeka VOR.
Okay. That's a 2 indicator?
That's a 2 indicator, correct.
So it's almost due east, looks like.
Due what?
Oh, due west.
Alright.
I can't read those
Okay.
things.
So it's the opposite of 120, right?
Right, okay, yeah. So, 300.
Okay.
Guess I shouldn't be looking.
I'm going to turn your landing light off for you.
Oh, thanks.
Alright.
Like we're about to intercept it. Pretty close.
Alright, and call the tower and tell them you're 5 miles southeast, inbound for some pattern work.
New Century Tower, this is Cessna 8199 uniform, 5 miles southeast, inbound for some pattern work.
Alright, reduce your power.
2199 uniform, New Century Tower, wind is 100 at 9er, altimeter 3007. Report entering left downwind, runway 18.
What'd you post?
So report left downwind for 18.
Report left downwind for 1899 uniform.
Okay, descend to 2,000 feet. Now stay on course, don't just keep turning. I'm going to give you a heading, I'm going to give you vectors to the downwind, so you'll just maintain this course coming down to 2,000 feet. I can tell you the winds aloft are pushing us a lot more out of the west than the surface winds are.
It said that at 3,000 they were going to be like at 20 miles an hour out of the almost due south. But that was a 6-hour ago forecast too.
Okay, fly north. 0360 degrees. And
Right there.
yeah, and I'll tell you what, we're gonna correct it to right about there. And downwind.
This entry tower, Cessna 8199 uniform is downwind.
Okay, running on the uniform, left close traffic approved, report downwind each time, runway 18, clear touch and go.
Report downwind each time, clear touch and go, 99 uniform.
Alright, and I'll take those toggles.
Okay.
Alright, you have a plane.
Alright.
And you're
About a beam.
just about a beam to touchdown.
Now we're slow enough for sure.
I'm just curious why you decided to come out so far here on your
Out the right.
Yep. You're going to be low when you turn final.
Okay.
So just leave it so that you can see that you're
You're talking about out this far?
yep.
I think it didn't take as long this time to get out there as it had been. And I don't know whether that's a difference in, I don't know, just different to me.
Yep. Okay. You can come around and see we're red over red.
Red over red,
So
yeah.
add power. Okay, landing flaps. Keep your airspeed above 80. We're too slow.
I'm getting, that came up a lot with that extra flaps.
Landing light on. There you go. Go ahead, pull it all the way out.
Oh, I didn't have it. That's fine. Okay, sorry.
It's got two settings. Keep the weight off the nose. Alright? Trying to teach our students to stop abusing the nose wheel. I mean, we've spent a lot of club money on repairing nose wheels for that. So keep the weight off the nose until you get the flaps up and you're at taxi speed. Alright? A little bit of power. Alright, a little bit of power, carburetor heat, and then full power. But, I mean, it's... Alright, that's a now you get the nose in. And now I'm going to use this as our counter. I can maybe. There's one.
Just a normal pattern for now.
Yep.
500 feet up, start turning left.
Correct.
Okay. I would not have guessed that we were on the east side of the runway when you took the goggle things off of me. It didn't feel like it. It felt like we should have been over there.
Alright. Turning left. green traffic light?
Yep.
That's the road we normally fly our downwind up, so that will be a good reference for you.
Okay, see, I don't think I've ever turned in quite that tight before.
And 2000, normally we fly right up this road for the downwind, right?
Yeah, right up this road for the downwind, but I probably start the turn, at when it's a 45 degree back from the landing point. I need to report downwind.
Yep.
99 uniform is downwind.
Cessna 9 uniform and way 18, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 99 uniform. Alright, so car heat. Start doing flaps now. Alright. Yeah, I've never turned in quite this soon.
Well, and this is, you went from one extreme to the other. So, that's all right, we got plenty of runway here. We're gonna...
Out just a little bit.
Alright, turning left. Now, you know you're too high.
Yep.
Keep your nose in. Bring your power to idle. Put a little opposite foot in there.
Oh.
Alright?
Oh, you're slipping. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so opposite foot as you make that turn creates drag. Just don't get slow when you're doing that.
We're getting on
There you go. And see now, you're on glide slope. Flaps. Yep, you got too much flaps. Don't live with it. Now you put them on, so I always make my students count out loud. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, let it go every time, just so that we're consistent on the flaps. So, flaps up. A little bit of power. Carburetor heat in, and full power.
Definitely a little bit different at night. Also, it's climbing a lot faster today.
Because it's cooler at night.
I think the not having full fuel tanks is probably contributing a little bit.
Yeah. speed's probably a little better, a little lighter with half fuel.
Yeah, definitely. 99 uniform is downwind.
Cessna uniform runway 18, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 99 uniform.
So do you have your plastic student pilot certificate?
Yep.
How long did it take for you to get that?
Almost exactly 2 weeks.
Good.
Yep. Oh, this is good.
Is good. You want to at least be over this building.
Okay.
You make it at least to the building.
I'm usually just on the outside of it. You usually look down and see that side of it.
Okay.
So.
I like to fly a little tighter pattern at night because if you had engine problems, then I want to know I'm going to make it back to the runway.
Good. Yeah, makes sense. So count to 2 on this one.
Yep. 1 1,000, 2 1,000.
1 1,000, 2 1,000. I see, I did it fast even then. Did I go too far still?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not quite as bad as it was last time, but... And these are flaps that we would use for a short field. Short field flaps are full flaps. Okay, you're high, power to idle. Your nose in, keep your airspeed up.
Ooh, that was not nearly as good.
Keep the weight off the nose. Keep coming back on, and don't just let that thing roll at 40 knots with the weight on the nose. It tears up the nose wheel. So you keep the weight off the nose till you get the flaps up. Then you can relax. And here we go. My son doesn't manage the maintenance program, so the difference your landing lights make.
It's huge.
Yep.
I definitely prefer to have them on. Makes a lot of difference. I'm surprised they have right there. I saw those are LEDs too, it looks like,
Yep.
right?
Those LEDs are battery savers. They're not near as big a drain on the battery. Wind-up clock.
Oh, really?
And I don't think anybody remembers to wind it but me.
I guess it would just about have to be with the, since you turn off a master switch which kills all the electricity, right? is downwind.
Cessna 9 uniform, runway 18, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 18, 99 uniform. Back a little bit here.
New Century Tower, ground test 2. Ground test 2, New Century Tower. Test 2, the beach strip, 8 miles to the west and test off to the west. Ground test 2, report entry right base, runway 18. 3. Report right base 18, ground test 2.
Landing lights on. You're hitting hard because you're getting slow too high. You gotta keep your airspeed up to 80 until you're 10 feet over the runway.
10 feet over.
Which is just the nighttime problem that everybody has of judging distance.
Yeah, it feels like I'm a lot closer than I am.
Yeah.
Towers on the test 2, we're going to go out and file and go back out to the west and set up another approach. Ground test 2, say again. Ground test 2 is going to break it off to the west and set up for another approach. Ground test 2, roger, report re-established inbound. Report re-established inbound, ground test 2.
All the lights. It's very cool to look at. Downwind.
Cessna 9 uniform, runway 18, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 18, 99 uniform.
Tower, Garmin test 2 is 8, northwest, inbound, first stop, with the weather. Contest 2, port entry right base, runway 18. Port right base 20, contest 2.
Good recovery. Came in too slow, clearly. I was doing about 70. And I was just barely over the threshold of the runway by the time I was low enough to start the flare. It felt like I was too low way too soon. But it was almost right on the half-year, whichever one that is, as far as the light colors coming in.
Contest 2, runway 18, clear to land. Little land 18, contest 2.
So did you figure out a way to get that other engine? I guess you had to hold out a plane and we're gonna...
They're annuling the plane, and it's going to be completely annualed and ready to go and airworthy, and somebody, we're just going to have to get a club member to go to Knoxville and pick it up. All right, let's go and do 1, 2, 3 here. Slow it down. 1, cover the heat first. All right, power back to 15. There's no benefit in going fast because we're going to have to extend for this other airplane. So flaps. There you go. And then just pitching for 80. And then bring your power back up to maintain altitude.
I'm at 70.
Do you see that traffic? So whatever it takes to, alright? Maintain 80. Where is our traffic? Say 99 uniforms downwind.
99 uniform is downwind.
We established on downwind.
You got what talked over?
Who's that for? Cessna 9 uniform.
Say 99 uniform, say again.
99 uniform, say again, please.
Cessna 9 uniform, make right 360, report reestablished on downwind.
Make right 360, report reestablished on downwind. 99 uniform.
Keep your airspeed above 80.
Oh.
Test 2, right on Alpha, caution wave 4, Montreal parking.
So should we be trying to get this back so we're entering on the 45 degrees?
Test 2, right on Alpha, caution wave 4, Montreal parking. Alpha cross 4, top of the parking on distance.
Putting your landing light on now, so that... Turning. Say 99 uniform is back on downwind.
99 uniform is back on downwind.
Cessna uniform, runway 18, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 18, 99 uniform. What are you trying to tell me?
99 uniform is looking for the option.
Cessna 9 uniform, runway 18, clear option.
What are you trying to tell me?
Set up the landing.
Okay.
Alright.
We're already at flaps.
Okay.
Got the Furby's already on. We're at 80.
And say cleared for the option, 99 uniform.
Cleared for the option, 99 uniform. Cleared for the option, 99 uniform. I talked over the top, over.
Yeah.
What did I say? Land? When I talked to her?
That's what she said, and you repeated it.
Oh.
1,700. New Century Air Center. Automated weather observation 0253 Zulu. Wind 160 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 2.
You gotta let you know, yeah, you're fine.
0.24 Celsius. Altimeter 3008. Remarks. Density altitude 2,700. New Century Air Center. Automated weather observation 0253 Zulu. Wind 160 at 06.
Yeah, I don't know if she stays open until 10.
I think so, yeah.
I don't think it's any later than that. Now let me show you something here. Soft field landing, bring your power up to about 1400 RPMs. Now just hold it off. Just pretend this is mud, and just keep holding it off. Holding the nose up. You got to keep climbing. You got to keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing. And you're gonna right foot, all right. and you can keep the nose off the ground, all right, and just keep taxiing, all right? Flaps up. Still in the snow, there you go. All right, and whoa, keep the nose all the way back, full power. Now, we're taxiing, we're taking off. The nose, as soon as we come off the ground, lower the nose.
Oh, it's good.
In ground effect. Now we're flying in ground effect. And then as soon as you get your airspeed up to 80, climb out normal. That's a soft field takeoff. Soft field landing with a soft field takeoff.
So the nose never actually hit the ground that time?
Correct.
Cessna uniform, the lights will be off momentarily.
99 uniform.
99 uniform.
Pilot controlled lighting.
Oh.
She's getting ready to go home.
Yep.
So.
Uniform is downwind.
Cessna uniform, research tower is closing, wind is 1808, altimeter 3008. Good night.
Thank you, good night.
Attention aircraft class Delta traffic service at New Century Airport is terminated. Class Echo airspace non-effect. The runway, taxiway, and runway 36 approach lights are pilot controlled on common traffic advisory frequency 133.0. The essential weather available on ASOX frequency 135.325. ILS Snappy's monitoring no moment tower. The aircraft in the city of the Century, state your position and intentions on 133.0. For aircraft requesting advisors or further information, contact Kansas City Approach on frequency 118.9er, 118.9er, 117 altimeter 3008, and then Cessna left close to runway 18.
New Century traffic, 99 uniforms, turning final for 18.
New Century traffic, 99 uniform is turning final for 18.
Click your mic button 3 times. See how it changed the lights?
That's pretty cool.
Click them 5 times. It's not a machine gun. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Power to idle.
Yeah, we are way high. But we still want to maintain 80.
Yep.
So we're still
slow. And that's because we got a little too much flaps on. It's hard to...
Is it?
Short field flaps, so...
Holy moly, this feels low.
And those lights, a little bright, just make it harder to see. landing make easier if we put the landing light on.
That would have.
All right.
Well, I'm way left of the runway. Right of the runway. That we're...
Yeah, always need to announce at least twice in the pattern. So I normally announce downwind and final. If there's other traffic in the area, you might want to report all four. You know, 8199 at New Century traffic, Cessna 8199 uniform is left crosswind for runway 18, New Century. But usually twice is enough.
Okay. New Century traffic, Cessna 8199 uniform is turning downwind, New Century.
Too steep in the traffic pattern. 20-degree bank is normal traffic pattern. If you go over 30-degree bank, it's too steep.
Okay.
Right? So you shouldn't normally be over a 20-degree bank in the pattern. And over 30 is an absolute no-no.
New Century traffic, Cessna 8199 uniform is turning final. New Century. That is just like putting on the brakes.
Yep.
Again.
Full tide idle, and you're...
Lights. Oh, they're still on.
Yep.
New Century Tower, this is Skyhawk 225 at New Century Air Service, ready to taxi with weather.
Oh, keep it off. Just keep it off. All right, let's go ahead and stop. and flaps up.
Entry traffic, Skyhawk 62425 is taxiing to 18 via Bravo Lima Kilo.
Okay, we'll do a short field takeoff. All right, 10 degrees of flaps. Yep, got a little carry, there you go. 10 degrees of flaps, hold the brakes.
Hold the brakes.
All right, full power. Hold the brakes.
Boy, it takes some holding.
All right, make sure you got full power, you're producing at least 2,200 RPM.
Okay.
Alright, that's the whole reason where you're holding the brakes, is to check the engine. Let go of the brakes, hold the nose in, keep the nose in, you want to keep it on the ground until you get to 60 on the airspeed. Hold it in, keep the nose in, keep it on the ground, keep the nose in, alright?
Wow. You gotta really push on that dude, don't you?
And
Over 60.
now rotate. And keep it at below 70 until we get over the trees. And
That's a steep climb.
Yep. Now you're 100 feet over the ground. Lower the nose, pitching for 80. You got 80, bring your flaps up. And climbing out at 80. Just a normal pattern.
I didn't imagine you had to push in so hard to keep the nose down like that. That is a lot of pressure to do that.
And it lets you build airspeed up faster if you're keeping the nose in, and then you pop off the runway and climb. Those guys, if they're running out on the runway, they make the mistake, if they get scared, they start pulling back on the yoke. Well, they're creating drag, they're not helping themselves or hurting themselves. Keep the nose in until you got enough airspeed that you know, when I rotate, it's going to climb. Alright, next one will be a full stop.
Okay.
That'll get us 2 full stops, and you'll have at least 1 full stop next night flight, right?
Yeah.
Got a problem if you don't, you know.